What's up guys, it is I, once again, Mr. Gamer 990, and welcome to another part of our Let's Play series on Mass Effect. We are currently in the Prothean Dig Site, where we are going to meet with my beloved Liara T'Soni, Dr.Liara T'Soni. It's going to be quite a special moment as Commander Shepard gets acquainted with Liara T'Soni and his two comrades, Kaidan Alenko, and of course Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. For some reason I can't say Kaidan because, you know, I have this issue with my pronunciation and I really can't say certain words in the English language similar to the Arabic language, which is my mother tongue. And now we have to deal with the gap over here. Shoot this one down, and there's one over here down below. Shoot them, the fuckers. Yeah, both of them. There we go, boyo. Kaidan, can you please throw that son of a bitch away, please? There we go. Good, Kaidan. You want a cookie? Why not? Oh wait, how about a kiss? A big kiss from Mr. Gamer 990. Yeah, we did, Ashley. We did. Oh my god, I never actually kissed a guy or girl before. I would hope to someday. It depends on the guy or girl I meet someday, which hopefully I will. For now, however, we're going to go below in the elevator. So, Kaidan and Ashley, are you ready to meet with Dr. Liara T'Soni? I hope so, because she's my waifu. My waifu. So you both better behave yourselves. And we have some company over here. Company in the form of these robots, these droids. What do you call them? Get assault drones. Okay, that's their name. And they're going down like this. Oh yeah, baby. The one weakness of the drones right here, the get assault drones, is this one. Overload. Use it on them. And voila. Oh yeah. And bingo. We took them out. And we have to heal ourselves. Yeah, bathroom floor. Oh my god, Kaidan, what the hell? You gotta love Kaidan, guys and gals. You gotta love him. Oh yeah. And let's activate the elevator. Here we go. And elevator has a malfunction. Yep, malfunction, baby. And we out. And Liara T'Soni is down here. Let's go meet with her. Oh.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
My waifu, my beloved waifu, Dr. Liara T'Soni.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
We hear you.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, alright?
She's so cute, guys and gals. She's really cute. Benezia.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
We're going to, honey. We're going to. Trapped.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil.
Nope.
I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Stay calm, honey.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
That Krogan, guys and gals, will go down. Oh, he will. For now, however, we're going to free Liara after we get rid of the Geth down here. Well, let's shoot that rocket boy right over there. It's going to take some sabotage to take him down. And here we go. Shoot them. Bingo! There's two more Geth. One over there. He will go down right now. And you're down, bitch. You down. And this one too. Bon voyage, baby. Haha. Oh, yeah. And you out. We did it, guys. We killed the damn Geth. And now we're going to free Liara after we collect some items and kill that Geth sniper. Oh my fucking god. He shoots hard. Oh yeah. Marksman and overload and fire. Ooh. God damn. I did not think that overload would work that well. But good job, Kaidan. Very good job. We're just gonna heal quickly because the fight with the Krogan is gonna be quite difficult. But let's try to hack the storage locker over here. And here we go. And there we go. Thank fucking God. Override succeeded. We're going to turn the hammer rounds number 3 to Omni Gel. Good. And we're gonna take this heat sink because why not? We have one more weapon locker over here. Let's do the manual override. And here we go. Good, good. There we go. Lightning strikes twice, I guess. But let's turn all of these items or weapons to Omni Gels. We don't have any more items to collect, but let's enter the code over here so we can free Liara. And the code was a failure, but let's try this one more time. And wow, this might take some time, but we are going to free Liara no matter what. Oh, there we go. Thank God. Wow. I guess we needed to press the circle followed by the triangle button, and now we're going below over here, activating the elevator. So we're going up to Liara's prison, freeing her and being acquainted with her, my beloved waifu. Oh yeah, baby. Ah, Liara, how I miss you so much.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
It's not important right now, honey.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
God, I love her. She is the cutest lady alive. She is.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
Where the hell is Shepard? I couldn't spot Shepard with Ashley or Kaidan. One of the many glitches to Mass Effect. It's quite...
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
Silly and weird, but oh well.
What the hell was that?
We're gonna find out. We will.
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
We need an escape plan. Yeah, we do.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Mister? What the hell?
For error.
On the double, mister. He sounds like, you know, Joker's mom. If Joker's mom was, you know, a man. That Krogan I mentioned before, guys, here he is. Have a look at him. The scary, intimidating Krogan. Hey there, big guy. You wanna fight? For Liara?
Brenda, I don't. That would be more fun.
Dude, you will go down. You will.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Yeah.
Exhilarating, isn't it?
Wow.
Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us.
Crazy. Fuck
Whatever it
her.
is you want, you are not getting it from me.
We are not giving her up. Hell no.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Yeah.
Not an option. Saren wants her.
That look,
And he
guys.
always gets what he wants.
She wants
Kill
him. She
Spare me
does.
sorry if you can. None, doesn't matter.
You bitches want to die so bad, guys. We're gonna use the throw on that Geth over there, the rocket trooper. And as for this son of a bitch, we're just gonna have, you know, Ashley use overkill because they're gonna be overkilled. Oh yeah. Here we go. Let's go, guys. Take the rocket trooper out right now. Take him out. This guy right here. Take him out. One down, two down actually. Oh shit. Guys, the Krogan Battlemaster over there. Take him down right now. Kill him. Ashley, oh my fucking god. Guys, Ashley's dead. But we won. And there's one more Geth over here. Take out the Geth. Put the Geth. There we go. Thank god. Any more Geth? Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck? Guys. Oh my god. Guys, we have to use healing right. Heal. Shepard. Thank god. Oh my god. Thank god. Guys, that was scary. Very scary. Fuck. There was a lag in the control. Jesus. Mass Effect and the many glitches. Oh yeah. The mine, the Prothean Dig Site, went down. Aww. Joker came to our rescue. Good job, mister. Come on, Shepard. On the double, mister. What the hell? Thanks, Mom. Shepard will make a good mom if he has a kid someday with Liara. And trust me, guys, he's going to.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
He saved us, I guess.
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Wow, 50 years. Oh my god.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
What?
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child.
Oh.
That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Guys, I'm having sick fantasies about Liara T'Soni right now. You guys and gals know how much I love Liara T'Soni, but my fantasies of her is just beyond weird. Oh man, but I might know.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
How do you know this?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Science and Prothean research is her specialty. Who came before them?
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
We can help you.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
Yep, they did.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
The beacon, of course.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
Guys, English translation, she wants Shepard. She does. You can still help us.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Welcome aboard, Dr.Liara T'Soni.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate
God.
or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
I usually turn red whenever Liara's around because that's how much I love her. We'll talk later.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yes, of course, Joker. Mister.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. T'Soni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
She wants to help us.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
It was, dude.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
If you hear some sound in the background, those are some people who are working in the kitchen right now. But at the moment, we're going to go and meet with our crew members, each one of them. The first crew member we're going to talk with is Caden Alenko over here. Hello, Caden. Sexy boy.
Anything you need, Commander?
Looking for personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Dude, speak your mind. Chill out.
When it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
Amigos.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
I hear ya. We do!
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informed. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Relax, brother.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
You doubt it was an accident or
Is there
accidental?
some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero?
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
Friends?
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Time to talk then.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Did you love her?
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same, but things never felt together. Training, you know.
Lover boy. Oh yeah.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Very interesting story, Caden. Sounds rough.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
You can talk to me, you know.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner.
Wow,
Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Good for you, brother. Now let's go talk with Dr.Liara T'Soni, who's in the med bay, or in the other room in the med bay, right over here. Hello, Liara, you beautiful lady.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I was worried, of course you were, Shepard.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
I'm getting the impression that Shepard, like yours truly, is a pervert. She's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
The best advice I can give you guys and gals when it comes to me, and of course my boy here, Shepard, it's to keep your daughters and sons away from us. Far, far away from us. Don't mention it.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
We know you will.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Anytime. I'd like to talk about you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must get lonely.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers. But I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
Why is that?
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
Liara and I are very much the same. I prefer to talk with people, only those I really trust and love. Two of who are very close to my heart. One is my mother. The other one is this young lady, a girl I love so much. Her name is Sharon. She's like my little sister and one I really do adore. It's not foolish. No, it's not.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Very natural.
You share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Guys, check this out. I'm fascinated.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
She does.
No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
3 perverts. Shepard, yours truly, and Liara. Relax.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking?
Sure you were.
Oh, by the goddess. How could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool.
No,
now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please,
you are not alone.
Just pretend this conversation never happened.
Benezia?
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
You sound troubled.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her. And this was not like her. Something changed.
Investigate Asari culture.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Mass Effect fans have their own personal favorite race or species when it comes to the series as a whole. For yours truly, I personally love the Asari culture for reasons which are explained by Dr.Liara T'Soni. Rumors.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Very interesting. Oh yeah, go on.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
Fantasies, guys. Fantasies. What about the other parent?
What happens to your partner after the union?
The father.
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Who was your father?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that?
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
When it comes to the Asari and who they choose to bond or mate with, it's basically a reference to an open relationship which people in real life practice. You don't know that?
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
How do they deal with that?
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space. I have absolutely no idea what it's like to be in an open relationship or a polygamous relationship with anyone. Those kinds of relationships, though, is one that fascinates me. But goodbye, Liara.
I should go.
Nice talking with you. Yeah. Peace out, honey. We're going to end the episode right here. It's been quite an interesting episode, especially when discussing with Kaden and most definitely Dr.Liara T'Soni, my waifu, on the topic of the Asari culture, how they bond with their partners, how they are basically monogendered. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe if you wish, and look out for the next episode. Until then, adios, amigos, au revoir, and sayonara.